Monday night. Thank you for bringing this a fun time of year. Mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Bridges.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Pass to Miller. On the wing, Bridges. Defended by Holmgren. Knipple with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. Screen by Hartenstein. That shot wide open.
That's a statement three by Williams, not letting that last one go unanswered.
So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
A three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The kick out to Ball. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the wing right side. Hartenstein with the screen for Holmgren. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Holmgren's got 5 now.
We're making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game. Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Kevin?
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here's SGA. He's coming off a 25-point game against Phoenix.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he's the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor. And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Cason Wallace comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Charlotte also making some changes. Diabate's checked in, and it's Green in for Miller. Here's Williams. 23 points for him the last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Basket good.
With good size for his position, Green is a factor inside.
The Thunder leading by 4. Mitchell passes to Wallace. A drive by Holmgren. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Bridges. And there's the drive. Knebel wide open, and he fires. Off target from three-point range. Shot from 16, and Williams gets it to go on the assist by Wallace. Williams has got 8 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
We've got Williams. Cason Wallace is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started. That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
You see the touch Holmgren has down low. He's so comfortable attacking the rim.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Checked in for the Thunder. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for James. Hornets trail by 6. Sexton with the bounce pass. Outside, Green. He can't get it to go. Nice defense from Dort. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Wiggins. That one a little long. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. They retain possession.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Outside, Dort. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Wallace. Hasn't made one yet. Just 4 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Miller outside. There's the pick. Back to Sexton. Lets the three fly. Good on the triple. And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. At sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators.
For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Cason Wallace. NSGA subbed in for Mitchell. And then for Charlotte, Salon's checked in. And it's Knipple in for Green. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here comes Shea. A three-pointer. Wiggins hands it from downtown.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Miller outside. Pass to Salon. Here's Knipple. Offensive rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now, here's Dort. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. A leaner. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Tell you what, I can't argue with the result, but a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
Clark, the Hornets with a bunch of promising young players, hoping they can jumpstart this rebuild.
And if guys like LaMelo and Brandon Miller can stay healthy, Kevin, that's going to be key. It would not surprise me at all to see them make a big jump forward.
Now Williams, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And we've seen Shea take a lot more threes in recent years. Shows you how much confidence he's gained in that shot.
Here's Salon. Still scoreless. Miller outside. Goes back up. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, they're working the outside game more than they did in the first quarter. The balanced approach seems to be paying off.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw tonight. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And it's Chet Holmgren in for Aaron Wiggins. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Bridges checks in. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Holmgren. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Phoenix.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And it's in there.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now Ball. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Hornets.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The Thunder leading by 6. On the court for Charlotte, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. Now here's SGA. 6 to shoot. The jump hook. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges outside. Pass the Ball. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Hornets.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so. I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that could be pretty powerful. Kevin, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. And here's SGA after Miles Bridges getting his shot to go from deep.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
Bridges missing again. The Thunder with the lead. Dort kicks to SGA. Holmgren in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Outside, Ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Ball's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hornets.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Switch here. Wallace is checked in. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Sexton's checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Holmgren with a screen on Ball. Wallace, good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the thing.
Ball kicks to Sexton. Ball surveying the defense. Over Wallace. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
1:46 left in the third. From downtown, another shot, and Hartenstein finishes inside. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Sexton with it. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Clock is at 3. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Wallace outside. SGA against Sexton. Here's SGA. Using his size out of the backcourt. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Shot to stop the run. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 4 points. The basket there from Ball.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now, here's SGA. 11 points in the game. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Ball, no good. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he completes.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here is Miller. We've got Williams. Kenrich Williams out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Knueppel with it. Covered by Wiggins. Pass to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Now here's Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Green inside, working on Williams. Here's Diabate. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
There's Williams. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Now, here's Sexton. Pass to Miller. Back to Sexton. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Outside, Dort on the wing, Wiggins. Back to Dort. Jacks up a 3. That one, no good. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Miller, that's for 2. Again, the Hornets score.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Holmgren. SGA looking it over. The 3 doesn't go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Dort against Miller. Mamelo. And he does not hit. The Thunder leading by 4. Now SGA. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Now Holmgren. Book it.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Ball fires. Oh, what a use of the baby hook.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. All wants the ball when it matters most.
Now here's SGA. Off the glass.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. SGA up top. He's covered by Ball. The three goes down.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Down low, gets it to go.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges with the rebound. Hornets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. He'll tip it, saves him with the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And he commits the intentional foul. First team foul. And Knipple over the helm. Here's Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And the Hornets call time here. They're behind by 7. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what they're talking about. I mean, it's their only chance. And even if it's a long shot, it is a chance.
Seven-point differential. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball. That's off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Just 5 on the clock. SGA. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.